Hi guys, it's Riki and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Riki and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today we have another Petula haul. So I have reviewed Petula, I think twice before now, and I'll link those videos up here for you. And yeah, I know it's already been a good few weeks, you know, since the Black Friday sales were happening. But yeah, I'm just now slowly getting to film some of the hauls I did. So we have like a smaller Black Friday haul that I did, I mean, I bought some stuff during Black Friday sales from Petula, and we'll get to those items today because I still think they're like so good and I'm really, really happy with them. So yeah, we have like 4 pieces that I got. There's always a little bit of import fees to be paid, and their shipping is also not cheap, but at least it's express with DHL, so it gets here relatively fast and not as complicated as some other delivery companies. I don't really like UPS, you know. Doesn't work for me. Always have troubles with them. So yeah, I'm happy if I can, you know, avoid that. But yeah, they usually do ship with DHL to Europe. And like I said, shipping isn't that cheap. So generally it's nice when they have sales going on, because that at least means I can save on the import fees, because if I pay less for the items in general, then the import fees are also going to be less. So yeah. But just keep that in mind, there's always going to be import fees to be paid. All right, but let's get into the items. I think they do have some really good quality pieces. They're just not very cheap. And I can see why, because most of the items are really, really good. So yeah, that's, you know, just a heads up. And let's get into it. Like I already said, we do start with a sports bra that I already have in 2 other colors. And now, of course, sorry, I just dropped stuff. I always do. And this is because I like the sports bra a lot. That's why I have this in already two other colors, which you'll see in the videos that are linked, in case you're interested in the other colors. And this is the Jenna Sports Bra in the color grape. So I'm not a purple person usually. I also don't think this looks like a grape purple, so I don't know why they call it grape, but whatever. This is more of a cool toned purple. And I got this one in size small. It's a little bit more of a tighter fit. I also do have a smaller chest, so I always suggest for this one, do size up if you're in between or if you have a bigger chest. So just keep that in mind. But this one is just like so unique, so good. It's a very like normal length sports bra, so it's not long lined or anything. We do have removable cup pads and elastic underneath the chest. And then you have the 3 straps here in the front, very thin, but then in the back, it's just so pretty, so unique, so different. We have like this whole like cage situation look, so a lot of like kind of like a little bit like macrame or something, like it's tight, and then you have like this little pattern here, so it's like kind of open back but also like not, and it's super unique, and I just like that a lot. We do have a little like silicone sparkly Petula logo here. I always think the logo is very cute. It's just a leaf, and yeah, like I said, elastic underneath the chest, which keeps you really tucked in because it's quite tight. And the removable cup pads are always really, really good to have. And yeah, I mean, what blew me away about the sports bra is the bag. And yeah, this comes in this grape color, but also in like a nice blue and an orange and then in black. And I do have all the colors except for the black. So yeah, but this is just like super pretty. It also does have like seams between the 2 cup pads that are not merging together, which is always helpful. And yeah, let's just see it on. All right, I'm generally not a purple person, but this is so cute. So let's talk about the sports bra. I have reviewed this twice before already. But yeah, I do like it a lot. That's why I keep getting it. You know, I think the only color I don't have yet is black, actually. But yeah, it's like a true length sports bra. It's a bit low cut. For my small chest, it works absolutely fine. I get a teeny tiny bit of cleavage. And you do have this elastic underneath. It's quite tight, so I would definitely say if you're in between, do size up. We do have 3 straps in the front that already tell you something's going to happen in the bag, you know. And then in the back, just like this super pretty back design. It's like just, you know, I've never seen this before. I mean, obviously now I've seen it before because I've seen the sports bra before, but just saying, you know. And it's just like so unique, and we do have like some knots there, so they kind of create this like this pattern. And I will say that there's one right on top of your bone here in the back, in the neck. So basically right there. Hope you can see it. And that one, the first time I wore this and like put like a lab coat on, I could feel that a little bit because the collar of the lab coat was kind of pushing on it, but it was only like a short period of time, and the next time I didn't feel that either. So just to keep that in mind. Also, usually you don't have anything like really pushing on that unless, you know, you wear a lab coat or something like that. But yeah, I didn't feel it the other times I wore this just as a normal everyday sports bra underneath my clothes and put a lab coat on. So it was really just like that one time, the first time I did it. But yeah, I think it's so cute. It's so unique. You can really, really show off, you know, your back muscles as well. And I just think it's such a cute sports bra. Of course, keep in mind it's a little bit of a tighter fit. It is definitely a shorter one, and it would be such a shame to hide this underneath the top. So if you have like an open back top, that could be perfect, or you just wear it like this, you know, but I know that not everyone feels comfortable enough to do that. But I'm just saying, this bag screams to be seen. So yeah, the purple is like a more cool toned purple. So it's like also kind of flattering on the skin. Like I mentioned before, I'm not really the biggest fan of purple, but this, like, I mean, it's the whole outfit that makes it, you know. But yeah, definitely you're tucked in here. There's removable cup pads as well. Support-wise, I would say for me, it's a solid medium support. I'm definitely not gonna fall out, but I could see, you know, if you have like a bigger chest, there's probably not enough space to hold you in. Like on the sides, it's fine, but like here, it's just like not a lot of boob space in general. So maybe don't just size up if you're in between, but also if you have like a bigger chest. So you have a little bit more space for your girls. Yeah, but it's so cute. It's so unique. I really do love the bag. So yeah. All right, moving on to a favorite legging of mine from a Petula. So I already have this one in a different color as well. And, you know, that's why sales are good. You can just stock up on your favorites. So this is the Peak legging. This is the front in the color lavender. So I already have this in the spruce color, which is a little bit more blue. And this is a jacquard fabric. Also, they have these in 2 different lengths, I think, and I got it in a 26-inch length because I'm 5'7", so for me this is a perfect ankle length, the 26-inch inseam. We have no front seam, and then we just have like ever so slightly curved glute seams and a seam in the back here. And the Petula logo is hiding a little bit here, kind of mid-leg, like around basically where your calf starts, the silicone sparkly logo again. So these ones are kind of also like a purple hue basically because, you know, it's called lavender, and they just match so nicely with the Jenna Sports Bra engraved. That's why, you know, it's a matching set for me. Yeah, but these are a jacquard fabric, and they're just like insanely stretchy, like insane. It's insane stretch, really insane, like so good. And I love jacquard fabrics in general, and this one's just like, I mean, look at the pattern. I really like the pattern as well. It's slightly structured as well. You can kind of feel it. So cozy, so comfortable, so lightweight. It's basically this barely there feeling. I will say they are not very squat proof at all, like not at all. And just keep that in mind. But also if you like legging layering, this could be like a perfect, you know, layer as well on top of anything. And then you can make it a little bit more squat proof with that. We have no top seam on these either. And yeah, they're just like so good, so soft, so comfy. I like them a lot. And these I also got on a nice sale. They weren't too, like, I think I got them for, what is it, $41 now. I think that was like 30% off, 40%, something like that. But they're just like so good. They're also worth the full price. But like I said, with the import fees, it's actually nice that they're a little bit cheaper. And yeah, they're just so cozy, so comfy, so lightweight. And if you like low compression and, you know, stuff like that, then these are going to be perfect. I actually do like compressive leggings as well because I like to feel like I'm hugged and tucked in. But these do give me this feeling without like being too compressive, which is also impressive if you think about it. But yeah, I just like this pattern. I think it just looks so good. It's very flattering as well, very cellulite friendly actually because of this slight structure that these leggings have. And yeah, the only downside is that they're not very squat proof. So, but otherwise they're so pretty and they feel so good. So let's see them on. All right, let's talk about these leggings. I've also reviewed these before, but they're so good. They're just like so soft and so stretchy and like basically not there. That's what they feel like. But yeah, also keep in mind, they're definitely not going to be squat proof. Like definitely not. I think these are even worse than the blue ones I have in this. So I think I have it's called Spruce. I have the Spruce color already. And I can insert a picture here as well, in case you didn't check out the video yet that I linked. But like this is, I mean, I think it's just such a pretty color, but like it's definitely even a little bit lighter. And like you can see the pattern when you come up close, but like from far away, it's just like a little like pastel-y hint basically, right? But they're so nice and high-waisted, like nothing's pinching at all. I would recommend to size down if you're in between. That's what I did, because there's a lot of stretch, like so much stretch. We don't have a front seam here, no camel toe issues, nothing. And then in the back, you have like really high glute seams here. They're ever so slightly curved, and your butt just has a lot of space, but it's also quite exposed. And then on me, they're like a 7/8 length now, and I got the 26-inch inseam. They also do have a 23-inch inseam, at least if you're a really short person. And there is a Petula logo here. Just let me just do that again. Like basically the back of your calf there, right underneath your knee. And it's like the silicone logo, so it's actually really, really fun. You can feel it, but it's like, I mean, it's just if you touch it from the outside, right? But yeah, these leggings are like so stretchy and comfortable. Definitely a great lounge legging. And I mean, I would wear them for a workout as well if you don't necessarily like squat too much. So definitely not a leg day legging. And I would also say don't wear this with anything but nude underwear. So just to keep that in mind, you know, otherwise like you can see everything through, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you'll see the squat test as well, but I have an idea, you know? So of course, these would also be a perfect candidate for like legging layering. I've actually used the spruce colored one already in a legging layering video, and I can just link that here so you can check that out. And, you know, because these don't really add a lot of compression if you add these as a second layer in case you're a little chilly or you want a little bit more coverage or something, you know, could work out really, really good. But yeah, these are just, they feel so good, you know? It's like, I don't care if they're kind of see-through or not, because they just feel so nice and they just fit perfectly. And yeah, I like the pattern a lot as well. I like how it feels because this jacquard fabric, but like it's just so soft, and like the slight structure. Yeah, I just like these a lot. All right, next up we had a real steal. So I got these for 20 bucks during the sale. And these are the Danielle Luxe legging. These are also 26-inch inseam, and this is a really beautiful color. It's called Emerald Pearl. So like a really nice teal color leaning a bit more blue. These leggings still have a front seam. I'm assuming that's why they're so cheap, because they try to get rid of them. Because I think most, like, or at least all, I think all of the new Petula leggings don't have front seams anymore. I personally don't really mind a front seam as long as it's like not too invasive, and if leggings are intended to be high-waisted anyway, I don't need to pull them higher up than they need to be, then, you know, I usually don't have a problem with the front seam. So here we have those. I did wear them for a workout. They were perfect, you know, no complaints there. It's a very brushed fabric, like very, very soft, a little bit more like thick, so like less thin, basically, a little less lightweight than the Peak leggings for sure. Still very, very stretchy though. The Peak leggings I always get in a size small. These ones I did get in a size medium. And yeah, these fit perfectly as well in the size medium. It's just like the Peak leggings are so insanely stretchy and so low compression that the sizing down there makes a lot of sense. Whereas here for the medium was just fine. We do have a little logo here. It's not silicone, it's just like kind of sticked on there basically. It's just like the silver foil thing. But also still a leaf, so that's also really nice. And yeah, ever so slightly curved glute seams here as well. And otherwise that's about it with detailing. So this legging doesn't have a lot of detailing. No top seam either, no side seam, nothing. So really just a legging, you know. But like I said, very, very pretty color. The fabric feels really, really good. I loved it for my workout. I didn't have to fuss with them. They were just easy peasy. And like overall for the price I got them at, like that was a steal, like a real steal. Yeah, I really love the color. I like teals anyway. And yeah, let's just see it on. All right, let's move on to these leggings. And in case you're wondering, I'm just wearing an unrelated sports bra because I didn't like how the purple looked with the blue. So yeah, don't worry about the sports bra, but let's talk about these leggings. So they are front seam leggings, which is why they were on such a good sale, I guess. And I really do like the color. It's such a nice like teal color. And these are like really, really soft and brushed. Very, very nice and stretchy. Very nice and high-waisted as well. Like I think they're like the perfect high-waistedness basically, because they hit me exactly at my waist. So there's not really any rolling with those. I did wear them for a workout just a few days ago, and they were really, really nice. I didn't really see any sweat, and I do get a lot of crotch and belly button sweat usually. They held up super nicely. I didn't really have to adjust them a lot. And yeah, I can't complain about them. So like they're really good waist height. We have like really, really high glute seams here that are ever so slightly curved. You have your Petula logo here in the back. And it's also like kind of like a more silicone-y logo. Not silicone, but like it's still on, like kind of stuck on there. So it could theoretically fall off. It doesn't feel like it's going to, but just, yeah, in case you worry about those things. It's a 7/8 length on me. And these were, I think, also a 26-inch inseam. For some leggings, Petula does have 3 length options. And for most of them, they have like 23 and 26. So this would be the longer option that they have, which for me works fine. I like 7/8 length leggings. Yeah, but like these are kind of, I don't know. I was really, really positively surprised by these because I was like, okay, I mean, for this little money on the sale that they had, I was like, oh, we'll see what we get. And I like the color, you know. I don't mind front seams per se, so I didn't really have any worries about that. But yeah, they were like surprisingly nice, like really, really good. Definitely could be like become a new good piece for my rotation. I mean, I do wear a lot of different things, but there's some that I always gravitate towards, and since I like the color a lot, they could, you know, make it into one of my my more top favorite pile, you know. And they're not like as body hugging as like the Peak leggings, for example, but they are just really, really good, and they feel really nice and soft, and yeah, can't complain. All right, last but not least, we have the Yvette legging in the color periwinkle. Isn't it the perfect like periwinkle color? I like periwinkle colors a lot, so this is why I kind of, you know, had to grab these. And I heard a lot of things about these being like super good, like really good pocket leggings, good performance leggings. And they do feel like a really, really nice performance material. So this one is less brushed, but still kind of a little brushed. but very, very sleek as well. Very, very soft for sure. These also do come in different different inseams. And I got these in a 26-inch inseam as well. They do look a little tiny when you look at them at first, like how's my waist gonna fit in this? But it does work because I tried them on before, so it does work. These were also not on a super great sale because they were still kind of new, but not complaining. We do have seams here also in the waistband to kind of cinch it in a little bit more. No top seam though, and we also have no front seam on this. And then in the back you have curved glute seams and a seam there in the middle. And we do have pockets. So we have like super deep side pockets here on both sides, not just on one. And on the right hand side we also do have that little Petula silicone logo that's a little sparkly. Yeah. And then of course you have like more seam detailing here because of the pockets. So that's why this is like, I guess, the legging with the most detailing of the three that we saw today. And that's solely because these have pockets. So then you always have more seams going on, right? The pockets, like I said, are really deep, really, really big. I think you could fit a lot of stuff in there. I'm generally not like a pocket legging person, but yeah, I mean, you know, the promise of like the color and like these being like a really nice performance material kind of what got me. I sometimes do like to wear performance materials. I'm more of a brushed material person. But yeah, there's occasions when a performance material is actually a little better. I mean, it always depends obviously on what you do, right? What type of workout you want to do. And yeah, these just look like they're going to be super flattering. I also did get these in a size medium because performance materials are usually a little bit more compressive and everything. And the color's just gorgeous. So, whoops. I'm really excited to try these on. And let's do that. All right, here we have these more periwinklish leggings. I'll be honest, the color was what made me want them the most. And this is a performance fabric. So this is the first time I have a performance fabric from Petula. Before that, I only ever had like the more brushed fabrics and like the jacquard fabric and the peak leggings. And I like those a lot. And this performance fabric is super soft. Like, I mean, you could feel it's not as like brushed as their brush fabrics. It's not as soft as that. But for a performance fabric, it feels pretty good. So I would say that performance fabrics also feel really nice. These leggings do have pockets, and they're like very, very big pockets here, as you can see. So my phone definitely would fit into the pockets. But let's check. I mean, look. My phone and a lot more things can fit. These leggings are again nice and high-waisted. You have like a bit more seaming detail here because of the pockets now as well. And no front seam on these. They're very, very high-waisted. I think like they're a tad longer than the other leggings that we've seen. So just like a tad. So there might be a teeny tiny bit of rolling because of that. The seams in the back are a little bit lower, but they are curved, so they're still flattering on the glutes. And the pockets do kind of like become smaller towards the end. So that's also, I always feel like a little bit more flattering than like just a square pocket on the thighs. But yeah, you do have basically the two seams here on the waistband that go into the pocket, that go into just one seam at the bottom. Lengthwise 7/8 length on me again, because these are a 26-inch inseam. And yeah, they just feel really, really good. Like they're not too compressive. They're like, you know, there's still a little bit of extra space. I did go for a size medium with these, and I wouldn't have wanted to size down either because they just fit so nicely. So yeah, and the pockets are also super soft. There's no like hard seam on top here, so it's just like, I guess, double lined the outside because there's no seam, absolutely nothing. So like at some point there must have been something, you know, I don't know, but it's just double lined here. So like basically on this side you have a triple lined fabric, then one single layer from the legging, 2 layers here from the pocket. But yeah, I like the color a lot, and performance fabric wise, like I said, super soft. And like feels just really good on the skin. So yeah, they don't have a top seam. So if you like performance leggings with top seams, this is not it. But right now, you know, I haven't worn them for a workout yet, but they still, like, they feel like they're not going to slide down or anything. So I just like them. They're cute. They look good. I'm not a big pocket person, but you know, sometimes I'll use them, but it's not my main objective when I get a legging to make sure it has pockets. I don't really care too much because I don't really use them that much. Sometimes I find them even a bit annoying, but on these here I think actually works really, really nicely. And we have the Petula silicone logo on the right pocket here this time. It's the sparkly one again, so I think that looks just kind of cute. And yeah, they just feel really, really good. I'm happy I got them. They weren't on a super big sale because they were still kind of new. But the color's pretty. They feel really, really good for a performance material. So if you always like, I generally hate performance leggings because I don't like how the fabric feels. I don't like how they fit. But these, yeah. All right, it's conclusion time. I will say that I'm very happy with my sale haul. Even the $20 leggings were surprisingly really, really good. I mean, that's the thing, right? They did cost a lot of money at some point, so, and I guess a lot of people just refrain from buying them because of the front seam, but honestly, I didn't feel the front seam at all. The color was gorgeous. They fit perfectly. They stayed up really nicely for my workout. So I have no complaints. And like I mentioned in the try-on clip, I didn't even see sweat. And I usually do sweat a lot in the crotch area and around my belly button. And I didn't see anything. So maybe I wasn't looking, but generally I see it anyway. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. I'm very excited to take these ones out for my workout tomorrow. These, like I said, feel really good for performance material. Like sometimes I think performance materials can be super stiff and just like not like it's just like a little don't want to wear that. But like these feel really, really nice. So yeah, and like I said, with the peak leggings, they're not squat proof, but they just feel so good. It feels so good. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy with my haul. I'm happy to keep buying from them. I won't do it as often because, as I mentioned, the import fees are a little like oof, and their prices in general are not like very affordable, and the shipping is also quite pricey. So yeah, I'll keep it to like a few hauls a year and just wait for the sales in general. Yeah, they do have really, really good stuff. So I will say that, and I also know that a lot of people also like their men's long sleeves and stuff. I do have one in the mail that I haven't received yet, so I'm curious to try that as well at some point. But yeah, and also good thing, they always have different lengths for leggings. Like I said, the 26-inch length is perfect for me if I want a 7/8 length, and I'm 5'7", so yeah, it's good. Sometimes I do have longer lengths as well, but not for all their styles. So yeah, just keep that in mind, but they do have different length options. And at least for the small people, they do have the 23-inch inseam, which is going to be good if you're tiny. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, that's about it for today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you haven't yet, of course. Also, if you haven't yet, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notified about all the new upcoming videos. If you have any feedback, any suggestions for new brands, if you want to chat about Petula, about the stuff I got, if you want any recommendations or something, just leave a comment down here. You can also follow me on Instagram and you can also DM me there, but be aware that I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. And yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.